Hi, my name is Peter, and in this episode, we are going to look into the love and relationships of a homosexual man. I will refer to him as the Lambda, or the Lambda male, in accordance with Vox Day's socio-sexual hierarchy.
Fudge packers hiding in the night, risking it all under pale street light. In a world where sweetness is a crime, they pack that fudge one bite at a time. Fudge packers hiding in the night, risking it all under pale street light. In a world where sweetness is a crime, they pack that fudge one bite at a time.
The Lambda male is most clearly understood not by what he seeks, but by what he refuses. Unlike other male archetypes, the Lambda does not orient his behavior toward dominance, approval, or survival within the social hierarchy. He is not competing poorly, nor is he opting out due to lack of power. The Lambda is not antisocial by default. He is anti-coercive. His posture towards society is shaped less by fear of rejection than by resistance to adaptation that feels internally false. Therefore, his distance is often misread as aloofness or detachment, when in fact it is a form of self-preservation. In many cases, avoiding those little mistakes that would cost them their entire lives.
Silence! I am satisfied that you will pay for this for the rest of your life. Take him down.
At the center of Lambda psychology lies a singular fear, that intimacy requires self-erasure. The Lambda does not primarily fear being unwanted. He fears being wanted for reasons that require him to distort or amputate parts of his identity. Therefore, attraction becomes suspicious rather than reassuring. Praise is evaluated for its specificity. Desire is interrogated for its conditions. When interest appears generic, scripted, or socially convenient, the Lambda does not lean in. He withdraws. Sarcasm and irony, being a deadly weapon in the hands of a Lambda male, is as if they are constantly asking you if you think they are queer, without actually asking the question.
I wouldn't do that. You think I'm queer or something?
The Lambda is testing whether desire is directed at the person or at a role he is expected to play. Lambda desire often organizes itself around a structural polarity. On one side stands the young, attractive male figure, associated with vitality, openness, and unrealized possibility. On the other stands the older, distinct father figure, associated with authority, permission, and symbolic legitimacy. This split is not accidental. The Lambda seeks vitality, therefore he is drawn to youth. But vitality alone does not resolve the question of recognition. The father figure persists because it represents acknowledgement from power rather than attraction alone. Status in itself becomes an obsession to the Lambda male. Especially in his youth, he might accept the promise of status alone in exchange for his attention. No questions asked.
I was executive assistant to a Broadway producer.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What would a Broadway producer be doing in Atlanta?
I didn't ask.
What were you doing for him?
Well, I mainly just rode around town in his limo drinking and sucking him off.
Oh.
Historically, Lambda desire developed under conditions of cultural prohibition. Within Western societies prior to the mid-20th century, same-sex desire was not merely discouraged, but criminalized, pathologized, and silenced. Therefore, desire could not be articulated outwardly and was redirected inward. This redirection did not eliminate affect. It compressed it. Over time, suppressed desire accumulates emotional residue, frustration, grief, and anger without a sanctioned outlet. What is sometimes referred to as gay rage emerges here, not as an inherent trait, but as accumulated effect produced by sustained repression. It would have been much healthier if the Lambda could admit to themselves and society without repercussions.
Yes, I wear foundation. Yes, I live with a man. Yes, I'm a middle-aged fag. But I know who I am, Val. Took me 20 years to get here, and I'm not gonna let some idiot senator destroy that. Fuck the senator. I don't give a damn what he thinks.
When violence appears in Lambda psychology, it is typically displaced rather than direct. The Lambda is not prone to impulsive physical aggression. Instead, violence manifests symbolically through domination fantasies, self-destructive ideation, or internalized hostility. This is because the Lambda's aggression is not aimed at others, but at the conditions that made expression unsafe. Even though he wants to be violent at times, ultimately the Lambda sees it as a weakness in himself. Repression has its limits. When desire is repeatedly invalidated or commodified, accumulated effect can rupture. In rare cases, this rupture becomes outwardly visible. That reinforces the need for isolation and emotional hardening. From roughly 1910 to the present, Western culture has moved through three phases: prohibition, conditional visibility, and managed acceptance. Each phase altered Lambda expression without resolving its core tension. Tension that was boiling underneath the surface, waiting to burst with the youthful liveliness.
The new vision. Extraordinary men propel us forward. It is our duty to break the law. Fantastic.
There's more life in those 5 pages than in the dozens of bad sonnets we've read in this class.
As visibility increased, repression decreased. But acceptance arrived with new conditions: marketability, legibility, and aesthetic conformity. Therefore, the Lambda exchanged invisibility for expectation to be consumable. But the underlying fear remained unchanged. The Lambda is still confronted with the same question: am I desired as a person or as a function?
This is so nice, lying here with you. Don't you ever miss this? What we could have been to each other. Having a real relationship and kids.
I had Jim.
No, I mean a real relationship. Joe, let's be honest.
Today's Lambda exists in a paradox. He is more visible than ever, yet often more fragmented. Desire is available, but frequently impersonal. Recognition is possible, but often contingent.
I'm gonna be a fag.
Okay.
A big fag.
All right.
You hear me? I'm gonna be a fag! Faggot! That's what they're gonna call me!
Yep.
The Lambda's distance persists. He does not reject intimacy. He rejects intimacy that requires translation into something more palatable. The Lambda is not afraid of being alone. He is afraid of being loved incorrectly.
Alleys a shadow, the lamp flickers dim. Hands clutch the goods, keep the world looking grim. Package wrapped tight like secrets in gold. Fudge outlawed, the story unfolds. Footsteps echo, predator or prey. Hunted for sweetness, night swallows the day. The dark got teeth, whispers run cold. The packer stays silent, their courage untold.
Fudge packers hiding in the night, risking it all under pale street light. In a world where sweetness is a crime, they pack that fudge one bite at a time.